The cotton belongs to the family Malvaceae, and it is one of the oldest and most important commercial crop of the world and most important fiber crop of our country. So the cotton textile industry is the oldest agriculture industry of India, and it is the fiber which is obtained for a variety of purposes, but major fiber is used in textiles which provides clothing to the mankind. So the cotton is referred as king of fibers and is also known as white gold. Cotton is used for several other purposes like making threads or mixing in other fibers and extraction of oil from cotton seed, which contains oil 50 to 25%, and the cake which is obtained after extraction is a good organic manure, contains 6.4% nitrogen, 2.49 phosphorus and 2.2 potassium. So cotton seed and pulp obtained to cotton mill are good concentrated feed for cattle. సో మన రాష్ట్రంలో దేశంలో కూడా ఇది ప్రధానమైనటువంటి కమర్షియల్ క్రాప్ అంటే వాణిజ్య పంటగా చెప్తారు. మన రాష్ట్రంలో ముఖ్యంగా ఉత్తర తెలంగాణలో వరంగల్, ఆ తర్వాత కరీంనగర్, ఆదిలాబాద్లో వర్షాధారంగా అంటే రెయిన్ఫెడ్గా దీన్ని పండించడం జరుగుతుంది. దీని యొక్క పరిశోధన అంతా కూడా మనకి ఆదిలాబాద్ తర్వాత వరంగల్ పరిశోధన స్థానంలో మన యూనివర్సిటీ వారు చేస్తున్నారు. దీని యొక్క నేషనల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఫర్ దిస్ కాటన్, సెంట్రల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ కాటన్ రీసెర్చ్, విచ్ ఈస్ లొకేటెడ్ అట్ నాగ్పూర్. నెక్స్ట్, ఆరిజినల్ history. So it is a lot of history, and some in Vedas it is also mentioned, and the cultivation of cotton spread from India to Egypt and then to Spain and Italy. Every available evidence proves that India is the original habit of the cotton. The origin of the cotton is India, and there are two cultivated species which are divided into Old World cotton and New World cotton. So it is so when we are going to see the history, it is mentioned in various civilizations like Harappa civilization, and some Vedas also. It is also described in some Vedas, and by seeing several evidences, it is proved that India is the original habitat of the cotton, and these cotton species are divided into two groups. One is Old World cotton and next is New World cotton. So what is Old World cotton? India is the major cotton growing country of all four species of the cotton. So in Old World cotton we are having two species, that is Arboreum and Herbaceae, and in New World cotton we are having Barbadans and Hirsutum. Okay, the Old World cotton is India is considered the center of origin of Old World cotton, and believed the two species belong to the world have been spread along the commercial routes to several countries. Among the four, two are Old World cotton. So India is the origin of this Old World cotton, and from India it is commercially spread to several other countries. So next is New World cotton. New World cotton belong to the species Barbadans, and it is a perennial cotton, a native of Peru called Tangens. So this Barbadans is a native of a Peru called Tangens. So it is derived from a Peru species called Tangens. The variety was introduced US and by new type of annual cotton was developed known as Sea Island cotton, which was the longest and finest fiber of all cotton. So the Barbadans, out of four, the Barbadans is the longest, finest fiber of all the cultivated cotton, and next is Hirsutum. And Hirsutum is a native of central Mexico, and it is also spread from US. So Old World cotton contains two species. One is Arboreum and Herbaceae. So these Old World cotton are the native of India, whereas New World cotton contains two. What is Barbadans and other is Hirsutum. Barbadans is derived from a Peru native, the Tangens, and also developed as a Sea Island cotton, which is among four, which is the longest and finest fiber is New World cotton. So Hirsutum species is the native of Central America. So two, that is our Arboreum and Herbaceae are center of the Old World cotton. So New World Barbadans is from Peru, and whereas Hirsutum is the origin of Central Mexico. So this is the botany of the crop. What are the different stages? So from cotton seeding, so first 60 to 70 days from the seedling to first flower, then flower stages. The flower begins from 50 days. So ball opening is 50. So this duration on 110 to 120 days. Among that, the vegetative stage consists of 60 to 7, flowering another 70 days, and the ball ripening will have 15 to. So the cotton seeds. Next is the cotton seedling, the formation of true leaves, and first bud, cotton blossom. So these are the different stages of the crop where we see the morphology, where the fruiting body appears. It is called sympodial branches. Where the sympodial branches are, there is monopodial branches. Next, area and distribution. Cotton is the most important fiber crop over an area of 34.5 hectares with a total production of 54.5 metric tons. So area consists of 34.5 hectares with a production of 54.5 metric tons. The most important countries are India, USA, Russia, China. These 10 countries account for 85% of the total. What are the 10 countries? India, USA, Russia, China, Brazil, Egypt and Pakistan. Next, so this is there are 4 cotton zones: northern zone, central zone, southern zone, and western, eastern and central. So northern probably hirsutum, central arboreum, and southern hirsutum. So in northern there is a cultivation of hirsutum species and arboreum species, and more than 95% irrigated. So in northern area, the 95% of the area is irrigated. So 60% of the acreage consists of hirsutum, and the soils are in north hirsutum. What are the states which are coming northern region are Punjab, Western UP, Delhi, Haryana, and Northwest Rajasthan. This is one important. And this is the most important potential region of the country, and most of the 90% of this area is in irrigated. 2 species, hirsutum, and out of these 2 species, hirsutum alone consists 60%. The soil types are alluvial origin. So next is central arboreum. So many districts of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gohilwad, Amreli districts of Gujarat and Adilabad district of AP. Entire region is characterized by black cotton, locally called a regal soils, which are highly suitable for cotton cultivation. Next is southern hirsutum and arboreum. Tamil Nadu, Kerala, major groups are red soils. And 5th is central herbaceous region. This also AP, Karnataka. The major area of cotton confined to black cotton soils. And western consists of Gujarat and parts of Bombay and Karnataka. Eastern region Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar. So in this, what are the important means? Which soil and what are the species they are growing in the region, and which is the most important potential is the northern region, which consists of hirsutum and arboreum. Then the next is central and arboreum and hirsutum. Next is classification. There are the predominant species cultivated are Gossypium hirsutum, Gossypium arboreum, Gossypium herbaceum, Gossypium barbadens. So out of this Gossypium hirsutum consists of 90% of the area, and Gossypium arboreum 5%. Gossypium, which is the dominant species cultivated in India, is Gossypium hirsutum. So this the chromosome number is 26, and the fiber is medium, coarse and length varies from 3/4 to 27 to 30 micrometers. So this the peculiar thing is that it contains a thick coat of lint hair beside a thick coat of fuzz hair. This contains a thick coat of fuzz hair. This is also called as American cotton. Next is Gossypium. So in the competitive point of view, which is the sea island cotton? Which of the following is a sea island cotton? The answer is Gossypium barbadens. So plants either annual or perennial. The peculiar character is perennial or annual. So then lint is readily detachable from the seed. This is the fiber is the fine and extra long, ranging from 1/2 1 micrometer length. The Gossypium herbaceum also. So next is Gossypium herbaceum. Next, what are the climatic requirements? Means the cotton is a tropical crop. The first thing is it comes well in hot and humid climate, and it is a heliophyte. The minimum temperature for germination is 60 degrees Celsius, and it can tolerate in vegetative state it requires 21 to 27. It can tolerate temperature as high as 43, but does not believe that, so it cannot withstand 21 degrees Celsius temperature. Abundant sunshine is required particular period of bulb maturation and harvesting agent to obtain a good quality produce. Regarding the temperature, at the time of germination it required 16 degrees Celsius. So the annual rainfall requires is 700 to 1300 millimeters. Cotton is highly sensitive to frost occurrence. Even short period of frost result in a killing. So it cannot tolerate frost occurrence. What is the ideal condition? Means it requires a fast period of minimum 180 to 200 days. Next is soil requirement. The most important is the pH. It should be the 5.5 to 8 point. And the soil should not be waterlogged. So it should be well drained and well aerated. The principal soil types for cotton cultivation in the alluvial soils, black cottons. Most is 80% is cultivated black cotton soils. Then red soils and lateral soils. So land preparation. No stubbles of the previous crop should be left in the field, and so this is about your land preparation. Next, the time of sowing of the various crop from tractor, generally early April, May, North India, and delayed as goes to south. Cotton is essentially grown as kharif crop in the major parts of country, but in AP and Telangana, in particular Nellore district, it is cultivated in summer as a rice fallow. This is the peculiar thing in, and in Tamil Nadu also it is cultivated as a rice fallow. After the harvest of the January, they will cultivate in the rice fallow areas. So this in Telangana, the last cut-off date is June 30. By the end of June 30 or July 15, the crop should be sown, otherwise there will be a decrease in the yield. So seed rate varies from species to species and variety to variety. Generally now the BT cotton we are recommending 750 grams. So seed rate in the variety and method of sowing. High yielding variety 10 to 15 kg, hybrid 2.5 to 3 kg. BT cotton around 750 grams. So spacing also different sort of varieties. So it is method of sowing is seed drill. So what is the delinting? Is nothing but the process of removal of first from the seed coat in the cotton. Nothing. So we will take 1 kg cotton. We will for 1 kg cotton we will take 100 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid. So after 3 minutes, after the seeds are becoming coffee brown color, then the seeds are thoroughly washed with cold water 4 to 5 times. What are the cares should be? What are the important precautions should be taken? Means it should not be done in a metal bucket, and we should use only wooden stick. And after seed delinting, it should be thoroughly washed. So for complete removal, we can apply 0.5 calcium CaCl solution. Okay. Next, delink and mechanical and cotton or chemically, the seed is rubbed with mud or mixture of air. This is in order to control seed-borne diseases. The seed is treated with various biofungicides, streptomycin, octotetracycline. So gap filling. So this is the important thing, that there will be a poor germination. So the gap filling for the cotton should be done on 10th day. So thinning should be done within 3 weeks after by removing the excess that are weak, diseased, or so thinning should be within 3 weeks after sowing. So gap filling should be done on 10th day. So these are the important things. Next, so well decomposed FIM is 15 to 20 times recommended. All phosphorus and basal dose N and so in cotton the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. The phosphorus fertilizers like DAP, single superphosphate should be applied as basal, whereas nitrogen and potassium should be applied in 3 splits. What are the 3? At 30, 60 and 90. This is the most important 3 splits. Phosphorus as a basal. The top dressing should be placed at 7 to 10 centimeters away from the plant. With a line, it should be covered by soil. For irrigated, the recommended is So 40 20 20, 60 30 30, 90 45 40. It irrigated and rainfed, it varies according to the region. So cotton is a daughter due to a deeper root system. The average water requirement is 700 to 1300 millimeters. It cannot withstand waterlogging at any stage of the growth. Remember, it cannot withstand waterlogging. What are the critical stages? Square formation, flowering, and boll development stage. Another important thing is that what are the critical stages of irrigation of the cotton? The critical stage of the cotton are square formation stage, flower stage, and boll development stage. These are the three important things should remember. So weed management. So the most important thing is the critical period of crop weed. What is the critical period of crop weed competition is first 50 to 60 days after sowing. So during this, the field should be free from weeds for better. So 5 to 6 intercultures should be done depending on the intensity. Weeds near the plant should be removed by manual labor. So the chemical method of weed pre-plant incorporation is flucloraline, and pre-emergence pendimethalin, alachlor, and post-emergence. Here I am saying post-emergence, there should be taken proper care, and this paraquat and glyphosate should not be fall on plants. The proper care should be taken. Next is topping. Why we are doing topping? So the cotton is the indeterminate plant. To check the excessive wastage, topping is present. So topping refers to the removal of terminal bud or shoot tip by the farmers. Topping is done in USA. So this is by manual we can also remove this, arrest the vegetative growth by applying growth reader like Cycocel. Next, another most important thing is this is a bud and boll shedding. It is most predominant feature and it's a natural phenomenon in cotton. Heavy shedding of flowers which is aggravated under adverse climates. So whenever there are adverse conditions, this situation will occur as high as 60% up to. So in adverse conditions, the bud and boll shedding will be 60%, but under natural conditions 10 to 15 occurs. So what are the various reasons? So the various reasons are unfavorable weather conditions, so micronutrition deficiencies, and weeds, and physical injury due to use farming. These are the various reasons for the boll shedding. The most important is unfavorable weather conditions. So reduced light conditions, excess lack of moisture. So these are how this problem can be rectified or minimized. So we can use the certain hormones like naphthalinic acid, NAA. It supplies the auxin to balls and the senses of them is reduced. The general recommendation is Planofix set 10 ppm at flower initiation and 50 to 60 days after first application result in more bolls. This is the most important thing which is asked in every competitive exam. What is the recommended chemical for prevention of bud and boll shedding? So that is a Planofix. What is the recommended dose means 10 parts per million ppm. So how this will rectify? How it will rectify means this NAA will supply auxin to the balls and but thus the senescence of them is reduced. So harvesting usually commences in the month of November and extend to the March depending upon the sowing time and duration. So this is hand picking. How many pickings means? Generally 4 to 5 pickings. So while the proper care is the dust particles should not mix with this fiber while we are harvesting. So and proper moisture should be maintained. So cover should not be contaminated. So early picking or superior quality should not be mixed. So what are the yield? So here the proper storage. So it should not be contaminated, and first crop should not be mixed with the second, and because the quality and color may be affected, and it should not be contaminated by the plant debris or stubbles of the crop. So it should be properly dried and kept in a aerated area. Okay. Then yields, dry land. What are the general yield means? 10 to 15 quintals for hectare in dryland areas. In irrigated crop 25 to 30 quintals. Hybrid, what is 1 bale is equal to 170 kg. What are the yield attribute, number of plants per? So the another is cotton quality, most important cotton quality parameter, this most important thing. So color of the fiber is white with free exemption like Deshi cotton, which have color obtained from the color of the cotton is decided by visual observation. So in India are classified basis of white, grey, brownish, greenish and light. In lab, color grading is done by using Nicholson-Hunter calorimeter, where a light is reflected from the and extent of everything is calculated. So in India, color of fiber generally decided by visual observation, first thing. So in cotton in market in India are classified as a white, grey, brownish and greenish and light. In lab, so cotton color of fiber is done by using which instrument means Nicholson-Hunter calorimeter. How it is? So where light is reflected from a sample of cotton and extent of the yellowish thing is calculated. Next is length. So majorly length of the fiber is determined by heredity and slightly influenced by growing conditions. For what is fiber length? Is the mean length of the lint here expected in millimeter. Longer the length, superior will be the quality. So by using digital fiber graph, wherein sum of light is transferred to the fiber bed after combining the fiber length, and on the basis of fiber length cotton is classified into. So for length we are using digital fiber graph. How it is calculated? So we are sending or transmitting one light through the fiber after come. So along the fiber we are calculating along the length of the fiber. So on the basis of fiber length, the cotton is classified into 6 groups. So there are short stable, medium long stable, superior long stable, extra long stable. So next is fiber fine. It denotes the diameter of fiber in hair or thickness. The thickness of the fiber ranges from 15 to 20 microns. Fiber is generally expressed in a microgram per inch. Here it is used by micron here. So fiber color is determined by Nicholson-Hunter calorimeter. Fiber length fibrograph, fiber fineness micron here. Next, fiber strength. So fiber strength is measured by stilometer. So here we are saying 4 out of 4. First is Nicholson-Hunter calorimeter. Next is fibrograph. Next is micron here. The fourth is stilometer. Spinning count. One count is equal to. So this is spinnability of the fiber depends on the length. Next is fiber maturity and trash content, ginning percentage, recovery of lint from the seed, how much lint we are getting, that is expressed in ginning. A variety, the value ranges from 20 to 43% in different cottons. How it is, weight of the lint we are taking, we are dividing by weight of the seed and we are multiplying with 100, we are getting ginning percentage. So it refers to the formation of stall knots when EM manufactured from cotton. Then next is lint index. It is a weight of lint from 100 seeds. Lint is weight of 100 seeds into germination, ginning percentage 100 divided by 100 by ginning percentage. Oil content varies from 14.5 to 25%. So natural colored cottons are exist in all shades. The designed by colored cotton has the yield less, the fibers are shorter, low strength and micron values and low maturity coefficient. Thank you. Next is the major pest of the cotton and their management. So in cotton we are classifying into sucking pest. One is sucking pest. Next is stem borer. One is subterranean pest. So another is boll feeders, flower feeders, defoliators, non-insect pests. In sucking pest we are what are the sucking pests? Leaf hopper, thrips, aphids, whitefly, mealybug, mired bug, dust cotton bug. In boll feeders, American bollworm and spotted bollworm. Among these, the sucking pest and boll feeders are the most important pests of the cotton. The rest of are minor pests. So here we can see what are the sucking pests. So just I am giving just only the introduction. Just what are the damage symptoms, what is the pest, that only we are going to see. So first is leaf hopper. So leaf hopper, so the both nymphs and adults suck the sap from the under surface of the leaves. This is the peculiar damage of the leaf hopper. So what are the damage symptoms? So here yellowing of margin leaves followed by crinkling and curling of leaves. So this is hoppenworm. What is hoppenworm? The edges will be appear like burnt appearance. That is hoppenworm. So the pest is leaf hopper. So what will the leaf hopper? It will suck the sap from the undersurface of the leaf, and the edges will be the crinkling and curling of the leaves. So next is, so these are all the various management. So preventive measures, we are going for seed treatment. So the next is curative measures, we are applying neem seed kernel extract. So Fipronil is the most recommended chemical, and after Fipronil we are going for Bufrozin. So these are the recommended chemicals for the leaf hopper. Next is thrips. Thrips also same, the damage is same. Nymphs and adults lacerate and suck the oozing sap from the lower surface of the leaves. This is one particular this thing. Okay. Next is the damage symptom. Here silvery lines along the veins. When we observe, we will see a silvery line along the veins. That is the next same preventive measures, and these are the various curative measures as well as foliar application. So here also we are recommending Dinotefuran and whereas Fipronil. So another most important is here is whitefly. So whitefly. What are the damage? How it is damage means nymphs and adults suck the sap from the leaves. Appearance of chlorotic spots. Layers. These chlorotic spots together form irregular yellow. The premature dropping of the leaves, shedding of flowers, and square. Even bad bowl opening also is noticed. This is another important pest. So these are the recommended preventive measures and curative measures. Here the most recommended chemical is thiamethoxam. Here the most recommended chemical is thiamethoxam. So next is aphids. So these also suck the sap from the leaves at early stages. So damage, yellowing and curling of give blighted appearance. Silvery patches in whiteflies, whereas this gives a blighted appearance. So same recommended chemicals are same for sucking pest. Next is the mealybug. The mealybug suck the sap from various parts of the plants. So just we are showing what are the important pests and how it is damaging. Affected, wrinkled, twisted and bushy affected plants, disordered, and so these are the various damage symptoms. So the management is removal of weeds and alternate host, conservation of some parasites, and recommended chemical is Bufrozin and Profenbos.